So you're selling your house and buying a new one. But when do you move? Let's talk about it. So you're selling your house, you're buying a new house, exciting stuff going on here, but when are you gonna move? So most of the time when you sell your house, you'll use the funds from the sale to close on the purchase, which means there's some time frame in the middle there where you're in your house, but you don't own it, right? Like the buyer now owns your house. When do you move your stuff? Well, what we can do is we can negotiate a leaseback with the buyer of your home to give you time to move your things into your new home. That means that the buyer, say, is closing on your house on the 5th, and you're doing a 3-day leaseback to stay in the house until the 8th so you can buy your new home and move your things out. So it's a rental agreement with the buyer saying, after you buy my house, I'm renting it from you for 3 days to give us a buffer time to move our stuff and buy our new house. So the things you want to keep in mind with this, you will have lease terms, right? The leaseback will have terms, what the lease per day is going to be, and it's also going to have a security deposit most likely in there as well. And that'll usually get handled right at the title company. And what you want to make sure you do is you leave a nice clean house for when the people come in. That way there's no problems getting that security deposit to you and you can move on. The other thing is make sure that you get utilities changed for when you leave the house, not when you close on the house. Most of the time we're telling you to make sure you get utilities for when you close, but if you're doing a lease back, you want to extend your light and water bill until you leave at the end of the lease back. So lease backs can be a little bit complicated, but we usually always make them work for our buyers and sellers. So make sure we talk about that up front if we're going to have issues selling and then buying. Give me a call if you have any questions.